Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Brandenburg into Prussia campaign in Rights of Man. So I'm still kind of tempted here to just knock out a little bit more development in our capital so that we can maybe embrace this thing a little bit quicker. But it's hard to decide. I don't know. I mean, I still feel like the right call most of the time on doing development is only when you're capped out on points, and we're not. So, all right, you are probably somewhere in this fog of war over here. We did bring in 887 from our three little derps. Relative strength of the alliance should be stupidly in our favor. Pomerania has 7,000, East Frisia, Oldenburg, both quite weak. And that is where the majority of their army is. You still can't control allies in wars. It's just the vassals and stuff that you can mess with. So, okay, now that that's all done, we'll march over here. We will keep that army there. We'll suffer a little bit of attrition, that's fine. Ideally, we would like to probably siege and loot provinces that we're not going to own. If we had to pick one of them, so like Danzig, 16 development would be an excellent province to just loot like crazy. That 10 stack there is probably not going to come near these armies if there's 15 here. Lose 10 diplo points or lose trade power in the Rhineland. I don't care about the trade power. Okay, I mean, we could go for this siege. It's only 5 extra troops suffering 1% attrition. I think we should do it. Our leader is not very good. Knocking out East Frisia would be great. We have still no support for the reform because we're still a weak emperor, but that's going to change soon. Lübeck will cede Rostock to Pomerania. Lübeck will be forced to give Pomerania 10% of income each month. Lübeck will annul all treaties with Bremen. They will pay 150 ducats. This will result in inflation. A little bit of exchanged power protection and prestige. So he's picked up a new fort, basically. And I can't demand unlawful territory because we're at war. But we can after the war, I think, unless we have a truce. I don't really know. Nice wall breach on the capital. Excellent. Cool. We had to take out a loan, unfortunately. That is the vast majority of their troops, is Pomeranian army. So that means that he is peaced out with Denmark. Denmark's not in the war at all anymore. We have no truce with Denmark, which is great, because once we get this reform passed, we can actually go after Holsten and try to return Holsten to existence. They will be able to be created. So I am still just hoping that we can finish this. Pomerania's levied war taxes. We suffered a disease outbreak there. Shoot. It's going to slow things down a lot. We don't want to call in Austria, because we're going to use him against somebody else. There goes our statesman. Might not need this guy just yet. We haven't really pissed anybody off yet. Diplomacy points aren't that important. We're also ahead of time. Amazingly, despite the Renaissance not being embraced yet, we're actually ahead of time in a number of ways. We would be ahead of time on all of them if I hadn't been going for an administrative ID group right now. And that's with only generating, like, no points. Look at this. Two diplo points. Mostly because we stole so many points from the estates, I think. Cardinal Minister. Do we want to get the clergy gain 5 influence? We get Cardinal in administration. Stability cost goes down. Missionary strength goes up. Tolerance of the faith goes up. Tolerance of heretics. We have no heretics. Papal influence goes up, or just gain 10 prestige. Our mission right now is to improve prestige. This war goal, assuming we did the peace that I want, which is literally to just like take everything, which is not going to happen apparently. Nope, it's not going to happen. We could handle this much. Okay, I have claims on 6 provinces? No, I don't have a claim on Rostock. That's probably why. Part of it. Okay, so those 5. That was what I needed to get up to a good amount. If I could take off, like, Greifswald, we'll sort by overextension. Take that out. We're looking solid. Just 2 people that don't matter. Overextension only at 33%. We do have the points to core, of course. The fact that it's 33% overextension means that it's 33 development, which would not be our autonomy modified development, but it's probably enough to offset weak emperor, at least for the first reform. So that's going to give us 8 prestige. What I'm looking for is how close can we get to 50? Nowhere near enough. Let's just go for the cartel in administration. Sure, why not? Are we attack ahead of him? No. Danzig still has tons of loot. We actually managed to breach both walls now. We've been here for a meager 300 days so far. Muscovy's just decided to pay off the debt of Pomerania. Why are you doing that? What do you gain by doing that? I want to know. I want to become a great power. What's it going to take for me to become a great power? I need 239 research or technology cost modified development. So probably somewhere around like 250 development. I'm not going to become a great power with this nation anytime soon. Is what you're saying. I'm hoping he doesn't try to come and engage me. I don't want to fight him. He is. We're at full maintenance. We're going to have to take the fight. Okay, well, it is what it is. He's probably retreating quite far away. We need all these troops here in order to be able to do stuff. Let's go ahead and just shift consolidate, though. We have fewer troops suffering attrition. And we'll just bring the rest of them back to another province again. I kind of wish that it was calculated differently. Like, instead of suffering attrition based on regiment numbers and having each regiment suffer it, it should just take the total number of troops and multiply that number of troops by it. But I get why it does it that way. Okay, it's 1475. 10 more years until we can demand monarch points. We have some of our initial things expiring. Let's take a look at these guys. We could recruit ministers and stuff. Getting the national tax modifier back up is probably a pretty good idea. However, yeah, I mean, the sooner we do it, the sooner it can tick back down. I'm gonna go ahead and take both. No, I'm gonna just take the one. I just want him at 60%. And then here, we could recruit the diplomat, but he's disloyal right now. And I actually don't want him to have a lot of influence at the moment. Him having more influence will increase the lane maintenance penalty and increase the manpower recovery speed penalty. So, not that we have any issue with manpower. 5,000 shy of the cap. We need more income, is what we need, so that we can actually train these men. And he is right there. I'm attempting to go smash him, isn't it? In it. I don't know why "in it" is my favorite thing to say these days, but it is. In it. That's two disease outbreaks that we've suffered lately, which is kind of nonsense. Royal Marriage from Austria is a no. Steel has sent Trier an insult. He actually shattered right next to me, but I care too much about trying to just finish this siege. We can't go any higher. We only have a 28% chance to take this damn capital. And we have 30-day siege sticks. There goes Stettin. Excellent. Okay, now we'll march over. 39 war score. High enthusiasm for him. 9 war exhaustion already. I don't actually want to be suffering any attrition with this army. Can we get out of here before the end of the month? Yes, technically we can. There goes our army reformer. That was our 10% land morale. Since we're not going to take Greifswald, that's a good location to siege. So that is looking solid. Negative 28 reasons for peace. We'll take all the money we can get. What's our contribution right now? 54%. We're not actually going to get much of the money. War reps are much better in that case. And give up claims in our country, possibly. That's 20 war score for no real major benefit. It does offset all the work that he did, fabricating claims and such, but... Okay, 42 war score. Not quite enough. I don't really want to take extra. Like, I could probably keep pushing here and siege this thing down. Individual war score against these other guys, we have nothing. So I think we just take this. I don't want to... Let's see, how much inflation do we pick up if we actually did this? We would only get 70 of the ducats, which is nice, but no, I think we just do this. Get the peace deal kind of small. That's a bit much. We take those. This may cause issues with inheritance, but we're pretty young. We only lost 4,000 men to attrition. Wait, attacker casualties. 26,000 infantry died? Are you serious? No way. Okay, so attackers. So you can click and see, like... Pomeranian casualties. I only lost 3,700 to combat, 3,500 to attrition. Cologne lost 8,500 men. Mainz lost 8,000. And Trier lost 13,500 troops. My god! That was incredibly painful for them. Thanks, little guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so we picked up 2 more forts. Yes? Or is it 1 more? Just 1 more. We sure split this guy up into some nasty spots here. We have an extra fort now that I may or may not actually keep maintained. Let's turn them both off for now. We're at peace. And see how our finances look. We're going to go down to no maintenance again. We're going to look at unrest. It's pretty high, 8.5. We got a little bit of war exhaustion, a little bit of war overextension. We definitely need to start the cores right away. Let's go first check and see. How do we look on this? 1 prince is for, 48 against. So we've lost a prince. There were 49, I think, a second ago. But weak emperor should get adjusted. Maybe, okay, so it's actually negative 37. So it doesn't matter that we don't have the cores. We're at 37 divided by 2 would be like, what, 17.5, 18.5? 18.5 development under 100 now. Autonomy modified development, that is. Also, this expansion may make it more difficult for us to embrace the Renaissance, by the way. So here's an idea. What if we go crazy and we lower autonomy in every province just to force this reform through? We will have some serious issues with rebellion, but we have the manpower to fight them. Let's first see, like, how big would the rebellion be? We've got the Pomeranian separatists. It would be a 20 stack. Advances. What the? I don't understand advances. Advances in what? In technology, maybe? I guess that could be it. Maybe advances is just like a multiplier that gets bigger the later into the game you go. So they will get this size of armies due to Straussland, Stettin. Stettin's 4, while Straussland is 3. That's got to be development. Stettin is 11 versus 8. And then what was the other breakpoint? There was another one that was smaller than that. It was Stolp, it was only 2. So that's 6. It's got to be some number related to development. I'm not exactly sure what the number is. It might be like 1 per every 3 development. That would make this one 2. That would make this one 2. But it could round up. That would make this one 3, rounded up to 4. So was Stettin 4? It was. I think it's 1 regiment per 3 development, rounded to the nearest integer, is my guess. With a base size of 4. So could we fight a 20 stack? Well, not with our current army. Our current army is too small. We only have, we have 19 infantry ourselves. Then again, Poland's our ally, and we could just make sure that they have military access. And then maybe they would help us out. I'm gonna do it. We have to be really aggressive right now, I think. Granted, some of this is not a state, so we can't do it in every province. In fact, we can only do it in one of them right now, until we get the cores done. So... now might be a very good time to hire a theologian. So he's going to say no. This will cost me imperial authority. I do want to take a look at it and see specifically how close we are, though. Possibly because we have a truce. Look at that, 4.76 ducats a month now. War reparations are helping out a little bit. We received word that Trier has embraced the Renaissance, speeding up their technological development. Nice. So it's just Pomerania. And we can't interact with him until now. He says no because he's outraged toward us. And because he's Not a member of the Empire. Excuse me? You moved your capital to Danzig. You crazy bastard, you stopped being a prince. He was a prince, now he's not. Interesting. What a crazy little bastard, man. Well, we definitely have the money to afford advisors again. We do need to pay off our loan. Might want to pay off our loan first. Diplomatic reputation helps out with getting reforms passed, I'm pretty sure. Yes, diplomatic reputation in Empire is a big deal, so let's get this new diplomatic rep guy. And then here we'll probably take... discipline would be good against the... Wait, hold on. Rebels do get your discipline. They don't get your morale. They don't get your combat ability. So this guy doesn't help us against rebels. And we're going to have rebels. Fort defense doesn't really make any difference. Just take whoever, really. Oh my god, I totally forgot to rival him, didn't I? I was supposed to rival him right before declaring. Crap! Crap, crap. Well, we could rival Denmark, because we're going to attack him for Holstein. That makes more sense to me than rivaling an elector. Let's go ahead and do that. We can embargo him now, too. The corruption is growing right now, due to being overextended. We have Condottieri. Lubeck wants Condottieri. Who's he still fighting against? Against Mecklenburg and the Mecklenburgian Reconquest. $2.3x. Wow. They have a significant budget surplus, which is huge. 2.3x for this army. If I make it bigger, we get less, but we can get rid of more of our men. Except that he can't afford to pay that much money per month because Lubeck doesn't make that much money. I kind of feel like the thing should automatically go to the correct number that they can also afford, not just the amount that they would accept. I don't know. Or maybe put a button in there. So Lubeck only makes 5.14 ducats a month. Tell you what, let's grab these guys. We'll shift consolidate. Get rid of the damaged stacks. So 16 regiments. This is going to be roughly the same, I think. That's actually 6.99 ducats per month now. Still can't afford to do that. I offer you 10? He would do it. Close enough. 2.1 ducats per month, 2 times maintenance. This is going to give us 90 ducats up front. And the best thing about it is you don't get any inflation from this as far as I've noticed. Do I need my troops? Rebellion's not happening anytime soon. I don't think we need them right now. So let's take one more look to see how this war is shaping up. He's losing right now, right? No, he's actually technically winning. He is against Mecklenburg, Anhalt, and Saxe-Lauenburg. You are at war with Lubeck, Riga, Gelre. There's a lot of people on both sides. I think our army would be safe. It's a 10 stack after all. Not Denmark, Lubeck. I'm gonna go and do it. Yeah, so wait till we have some full maintenance up here. Trade protection against Pomerania. I mean, Mecklenburg is something we could just park our army there. It's a capital fort, so it's not a real fort, so we don't have to worry about having the defensive terrain hurt us. Ooh, he's coming for me. Get out of there. How on earth did he catch me? I didn't see any indicator that he was going to actually catch me. Didn't say there was going to be a battle there. You crazy little bastard on Holt. Stop it. Ernst is going to roll a 9 versus your -1. How's that sound? That's what you get for trying to attack me. Of course, we're running out of morale. We need to retreat. We lost 1,000 men. We killed way more, though. 1 to 4. Holy crap. But, yeah, I can't believe he actually caught me there. Not going to do admin tech. Don't want to do this. I want to take a look at the Renaissance. We are so close. 80% now. This province is going at 0.21. It's been embraced here. Shouldn't this be a lot faster? adjacent province has Renaissance. So it's all coming from that now. This province probably had like no progress before, and now it's already up to there. That's unfortunate. We need this one to get it then. Wait a second. Ah, Renaissance, 99.96%. It's already been embraced, but it's not quite in this province. So next month, now we'll finally get adjacency to our capital, and we're going to speed things up. So let's mark that. We were looking at 1485. 85 was the mark. Now it's going to be a lot faster. Don't need to worry about fort maintenance right now. He is retreating to who knows where. Let's go kill him. Saxe-Lauenburg is on our side? No, he's not on our side. Might be retreating to Anhalt. I think he is. Yes, he is. Let's stack wipe that thing. Kill it. Get it. Make it dead. Win a battle. Win a battle. Pick up a trait. Let's do it. 3.32 war score. Sweet. I'm awesome. And it is dead. Good. Next. Moving right along. Okay, it's showing that there's going to be combat here. And, oh, interesting. Interesting. A capital fort still counts. I did not expect that at all. The level 1 fort still does give them the defender advantage. I became the attacker into the mountains, the woods. That is a very significant difference. I'm surprised, to say the least. All right, we actually just stack wiped his entire army. Leader of the siege is Lübeck. Lübeck has a meager... Well, leader of the siege is Lübeck because I'm here. It looks like Galray's here. It only requires 3 troops. Hamburg is on your side, yes, in the war. Okay, so Hamburg's going after this one. I don't know that we really need to be here, but we can. And we are making money. We have a loan to pay off. Let's do that now. And then soon we'll try to build some more temples and stuff, if we can. But I want to see this. Is it there? Is it there? It's there! Awesome. 0.83 per month now. Holy crap. Adjacent province has Renaissance. Why is it 0.5 in this province and only 0.17 here? Let's see. Is it development related? 0.17 versus 20. This is 3 times as much, right? 20 over 7. It's 2.857 times as much. So if we took 0.17 times 2.85, it should be about 0.49. So yeah, it's somewhere around there. It's related to the development. So it's actually even better than I was expecting. So now we're looking to embrace in 1478, just 2 years. That is really good. So more development would still help us, even if we're not getting like a multiplier based on being at a specific number. That is really cool. I like this. I like the fact that development is slightly more appealing now. Still, a little bit of corruption. The burghers are pissed. Burghers are not very influential right now, though. There should be 2 alerts. There should be an alert that says unlawful territory that they would accept and unlawful territory that they would not. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, really. So, okay. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Thank you, as always, for watching. I'll see you again soon.